Hello everyone, my name is Robin and today we'll be reviewing one of my favorite sunscreens. This is the Tizo 2. This is a mineral sunscreen age-defying fusion. It's SPF 40 UVA UVB broad spectrum. This was a sunscreen that was recommended by my sister and her esthetician. It is a 100% mineral sunscreen, which means that it's physical. It's not a chemical. It's not going to be absorbed into your skin. I'm not going to go into depth about sunscreens, but sunscreens are the most important thing in your skincare routine, and I definitely recommend physical sunscreens and non-chemical. Anyways, so we're going to be going over all of our reviews in the 4-step process. The first thing that we're going to look at is ingredients. Second thing is the components, the composition, how it all works together. And the third thing is the value and price. And last but not least is would I buy it again? So this Tizo 2 is, like I said, 100% mineral sunscreen. It is a USA product. It is made from 8% titanium dioxide and 3.8% zinc oxide. These are the two powerhouse mineral ingredients that we see in all physical sunscreens. I was kind of surprised that titanium dioxide, there was more titanium dioxide than zinc oxide. The titanium dioxide fights against UVB rays also, but zinc oxide is kind of the clear, more powerful ingredient. That's the ingredient I'm looking for when I'm looking at sunscreens. So I was a little bit surprised that it had more titanium dioxide, but that makes sense because titanium dioxide is smaller. So the nanoparticles are about half. It's about 10 to 100 nanometers, and for the zinc oxide, it's about 20 to 200 nanometers. So the titanium dioxide is a little bit smaller and softer on your skin. That might have been the reason they went with this composition. My review of it, I felt like it was a little bit thick, a little bit pasty. So we'll little sample here, little test. So this is a really small, like maybe a third of a pea size. And as you can see, it's your typical like mineral physical sunscreen, which leaves a white cast. So this is like a very common side effect of physical sunscreens, but that's because the blocker is actually on top of your skin rather than being absorbed inside like other chemical sunscreens. Physical sunscreens, again, are the way to go. The only issue I have with this is the white cast and its thickness. It's a little bit too thick for my skin. You have to really, really rub it in to get it all into your skin. It doesn't absorb as well. This is kind of a common thing I see with American sunscreens. When you look at Korean sunscreens, even if they're mineral, they're actually a lot smaller and more fluid-like. It's a lot softer. It's not a heavy and thick like a lot of the Western products. So I think as far as the formulation, it's too thick, leaves a white kind of ashiness around the edges too. It doesn't really absorb around the hairline. So I was a little bit disappointed with that, although the ingredients were pretty good. Next is the value. So this thing, it's hard to find online. It's mostly sold in dermatologist offices. That's where my sister found it. It's going for about $41 for about a 1.75 ounce. So 1.75 ounce is about $41. You're looking at about like $20 an ounce. So it's not a cheap sunscreen. I would say it's a little bit on the pricier side, but I mean, you can't put a cost on your skin, right? So I would definitely recommend, buying this if you are new to sunscreens. For me though, would I buy it again? I probably wouldn't because like I said, there's Korean 100% mineral physical screens that are formulated a lot better. They're a lot more absorbing. They don't leave as much of a white cast. They're just ahead as far as technology wise and composition. So that's my honest review of the Tizo 2 Mineral Sunscreen Age-Defying Fusion SPF 40. I think they changed the packaging, so the new one actually has the PA++++ rating, which is very good. You should only buy sunscreens with PA++++, 4 pluses, okay? So that is the UVA protection rating, not just the UVB, which we have in the States. But other countries like Korea, Asia, they have to have the UVA rating, which is protecting you from aging. UVA is to protect you from aging, whereas UVB, what the SPF is based upon, is for burning. Okay, UV burning. All right, guys, thank you guys for checking me out. Again, this is Robin, and thanks for checking out the honest review on the Tizo 2 Mineral Sunscreen.